Why, hello there. Welcome to my daily long play stream. This is where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. This week, I'm starting a game that just came out, Monday? Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. This is running on the Xbox Series X, and I got this via Game Pass. And yeah, this is sort of like the big game I've been looking forward to for at least the second half of this year, anyway. It's made by Machine Games, the people who did the recent Wolfenstein games that were kind of messed up. This should be a little bit less messed up than that, because I don't think it's M-rated. Or even if it is, it's not going to be as messed up as those games were. And it's also published by Bethesda, so it means it is a Microsoft first-party game. I don't know if it's coming out on, like, PS5. Probably will eventually. But it is coming out Series X, Series S, and PC anyway. And yeah, this is as far as I've gotten. I've only booted this game up to get a screen capture of the, I guess, the boot up picture that shows when you select that Xbox app. So I can use that as a thumbnail for this stream. Yeah, I've heard that this game has gotten some good reviews, although to be perfectly honest, I haven't actually watched any of them. I watched the Digital Foundry video on this. There is no graphics or performance mode in this game. It's just 60 FPS running at 1800p with some form of ray tracing, I think. So I'm going to hit the start button, and I'll probably be prompted to make some adjust calibrations to, like, this stuff like here. Yeah, I want full subtitles. This is interesting. I've never seen a distinction between subtitles and closed captions. I don't think I need that. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure if it's, seems like it could be a way to help you out in situations where you can't find an object, but I don't know. I'll leave it off for now, but I'm hoping I can change it if I need to. The game did not prompt me to adjust the brightness, at least not yet. Yeah, I'm not interested in, like, doing higher difficulty modes in games like this anymore. I mean, I feel like back in the day I was, but now not so much. Obviously, that's just saying the same thing. I would always, like, for a long time, I would always start, like, the Halo games on heroic mode and such. And the second highest difficulty. Do Call of Duty campaigns on hardened, and then later on veteran. But I'm not into doing that anymore. Oh, here we go. Brightness. Well, usually it has like a symbol on the screen where you have to adjust the brightness level towards barely visible or barely not visible. But that's not the case here. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it on default then. So they have a wide screen and an ultra wide screen. feel like regular widescreen is going to be better because, like, I don't know. It's a great, exciting start to the game here, isn't it? Let me see here. I mean, I guess I'll try it on ultra widescreen. I don't have an ultra widescreen TV, so there are going to be black bars on the top and bottom, but this will allow me to see more of it. So, yeah. There's the Paramount logo. Now, from what I understand, this game starts out like as a recreation of the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Pretty accurate one, too. Let's see here. Like, the only thing I always do with the controls is invert the vertical look. I hate film grain. Especially in a video game. Like, holy crap, I don't like that at all. And I need to adjust the music and the gameplay. No, I want the overall music. I don't know why. There we go. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. All right, yeah, do that, definitely. I don't want to deal with any copyright infringing nonsense. I feel like it was only, Remedy games that offered that mode. You know, of course, like the Guardians of the Galaxy did as well, but they had the stupid streamer mode text on it. I hope this game doesn't do that too. I want to take a look at the button layout. I have no reason to adjust it yet, but I do want to take a look at it. Right punch, left punch. Alright. I wonder how much of that it actually saved, because it didn't give me... Alright, well... let's get started here. That's right, this is a first-person game.
What of the curse? Superstition, Satipo. Tranquilo.
I'm not really sure how beneficial the cinematic mode is going to be because it's in first person. It's not like you're seeing more of your character or even more of your surroundings, I guess. I don't know. It is having a weird effect on my head, though. I might switch it back. Got Octopus here, Dr. Otto Octavian, Alfred Molina, whatever. Certainly is a nice looking game. Ah. Crap. Yeah, I can't do cinematic mode. There we go. It was doing bad. I was getting something I didn't like. Sees a statue and then runs away screaming.
Senor, the Jovitos could be watching us. Jovitos don't like intruders.
Good for
Relax.
them. So yeah, so supposedly at some time today, I'm supposed to get my RetroTink 4K delivered. I say supposedly because like it was actually supposed to be delivered yesterday. And then like right at the 9 o'clock time that they said it would be delivered by, the status changed to 9 o'clock today. So yeah, I don't know. It says it's out for delivery, but we'll see. Who knows, maybe I'll get here during the stream and I'll hear a knock on the door and I'll have to pause the game, mute the mic, and sign for the package I've been waiting for a few weeks now. I think I should be walking in front of these guys, but I don't think it actually matters. Monkeys. I can collect it, but I can't read it.
Why did they leave these things behind?
I think they were intent on coming back.
Alright, that's some cans of... Oops. A stamina meter. Gotta keep that in mind, I guess. I was actually trying to zoom in to get a better look at this stuff. Looks like the right analog stick is a kick button. Okay. So this is, even though this is a first-person game, this is not really a first-person shooter, even though it has some shooting. It's a first-person adventure game with some shooting, some puzzle solving, some hand-to-hand combat sequence. This game is, I've heard it compared to like the Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay in that regard. Which I actually did play the 360 version of that game and saw it on Dark Athena. Well, I didn't stream it. I wonder if those games are backwards compatible. I don't know. In any case, if the game is going to give me the option to snoop around, I'm going to take it. Although I'm not sure how much stuff I'll find off the beaten path. Where does this path lead? Also, it's not entirely clear where the critical path actually is, because it's like mostly following these guys, I feel like. I'm not playing the canonically correct. I'm not playing this the canonically correct way. Indiana Jones would never do the things I'm doing. Bird.
The Jovitos are near. Poison is still fresh, 3 days. They're following us.
If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already.
So I suppose one question I have is, like, considering how much detail and effort they put into these character models, is it really the best idea to play this game in a first-person perspective? I know it's machine games, that's what they do, but still. It is somewhat jarring to have cutscenes playing third person while the game plays in first person. Again, the Wolfenstein games were the same thing. But Wolfenstein was much more of a shooter. I don't know. You think that the cutscenes would be in first person?
This is the jungle telling us to turn back. Go on, senor. Satipa will help you move the tree.
Gotta be honest with you, this seems pretty tame for a jungle. The fact that there is a mostly clear walking path. (1936). So the movie came on what, 1980? So that was less than 50 years after when the movie takes place. Gave me plenty of time to respond to that. What is he doing?
The temple is up there, senor.
So, like, it's not really a spoiler because this is just a recreation of the movie, but it's like, why... When the first guy betrayed, actually, the first guy ran away like a coward at the first slightly scary thing. The second guy betrayed him, tried to shoot him in the back. Why would Indiana Jones continue trusting this guy when it's obvious he's going to betray him as well? I don't know. Chromatic aberrations. This is a very good-looking game. This is like... this must have been what people imagined video games would look like in the future when they played games like Myst back in the early mid-90s. Like, oh, imagine this if it were in real time. This basically looks like that.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
A friend of yours.
A competitor. He was good. He was very, very good.
Senor, nobody has come out of there alive. Please.
You first, senor.
All right. I'm not sure what, like, the saving mechanic is going to be like in this game, or how much of this game I'm going to get through. Ooh. In the first stream. Ideally, I'd like to get through this introductory sequence anyway. At bare minimum, that's what I should say. Now, keep in mind that the reason why I typically only did one chapter in Bayonetta days because, like, the game did not offer me the option of saving my progress mid-chapter. So I'd get through, like, a chapter that took an hour, and then I would save it and call it a stream there because, like, hey, I can't, realistically take on another. I don't think that's going to be an issue here, though.
See ya.
How did all those spiders get on him in that short of a period of time? Especially when you couldn't see any on the...
Please, hurry.
In any case, I guess it's helpful that the game is having you play through a sequence that you're probably already very familiar with.
Stay out of the light.
Because at least it gives you a situation where you know what to expect, and it's basically just a way to introduce you to the controls.
It was. Just not good enough. I guess we'll find out.
Guess we want to crouch under the light. Is this auto-saving icon?
Crazy, senor.
It wasn't giving me any instructions on how to actually jump. I just sort of assumed. Pull yourself together there, Doc. We're gonna need that later.
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me. That did it. Really?
I thought the same thing was gonna happen here. How did I get hit by that
Bad
nonsense?
feeling about this one.
Really?
I'm walking between the things, though. I don't get it. Well, that's what happens when you get killed like a moron.
That did it.
I guess I got pushed that one. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. To be it was not obvious that that's what the game was asking me to do.
That's it.
And doing this multiple times was
This one was
definitely
all
not
good.
in the movie. Alright. Oh, whatever. Ah. More of them.
That's how it's done.
Of course, while these things reset once we run back through here, because it doesn't like trigger all of them. Of course, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna fail anyway.
Give me the whip.
Throw me the idol. No time to argue. Throw me the idol, I throw you the whip.
Of course, he won't.
Give me the whip.
Adios, senor.
Did he get his whip back? Yep, moron.
Adios, Sabito. America. You still live in America.
The man I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years. Well, where the hell were you? Damn it, don't you leave me down here by myself!
All right. I thought I failed the mission there for a moment. Now, this actor kind of looks and sounds like Jack Lemmon, although I don't think it is. Actually, he kind of looks and sounds like Gil from The Simpsons. Maybe it's the same voice actor.
What the devil?
Poke around here. Nice detail on this this typewriter. I think of a old school, old-fashioned antique or retro typewriter. That's basically what I think of. Like, oh, I wish I had one of those, but what would I use it for? That place is crowded with crap enough. I don't have room for something like that. Nevertheless, I still want it. I used to have a desk light that looked almost exactly like that, but it stopped working. The switch stopped working. I didn't even try fixing it, so I just got rid of it. Obviously a mistake. Got lost in his own museum, this guy. So I wonder when the game will tell me what year this takes place in. It's probably between the first and the third movie. I think Temple of Doom was actually a prequel.
Damn kids. Someone's getting expelled tonight.
This is at the university he teaches at? Thought that was Thomas Jefferson, but I wasn't sure. All right. You know, this looks like something more serious than kids pulling a prank. Just saying, this looks like someone ransacked the place looking for something or someone. And if they were looking for me, they should have looked in the office. That's where I was. But
Those are big footprints.
all right. I'm sorry, but is this suddenly a museum now? Is this both a university and a museum? You really need two busts of Lincoln. All right.
Gotta be some vagrant.
Marshall College. Getting adventure points. I saw like a thing on Facebook that says that he gets adventure points from taking pictures of stray cats. So that's obviously something I'm gonna do. Oh, look at that. More exhibits. So it seems like this game is kind of doing what was it, Far Cry 2 tried to do with its map system of you actually holding the map, your character holding the map in front of you, so it obstructs your view of the real life going, the action going around you. And then just have a mini map that you could rely on in the corner of the screen. Yeah, like, no, I'm looking at the map and I'm looking up, that kind of thing. It's likely that other games have done that exact same mechanic, but that's the only one I know of personally. Latin. Speaking Latin in front of the Egyptian display seems rather
All right, pal.
confusing.
You can't sleep here.
I don't think he was sleeping.
Who the hell are you?
Here's the way he was pointing his finger at him. Made it seem like he knew who he was. Like, I know you.
You asked for it. Whatever you're up to, pal, it ends now.
Is that the best you got?
Seems like this is a actor I've seen. Oh, look at that. Late title card. So I take it I was supposed to lose that fight then.
I'd wondered where you'd got to. What happened?
Where did he go?
Who?
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall. He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Scarred. Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
The voice actor they got to portray Indiana Jones is actually pretty good. He sounds exactly like a young Harrison Ford. It's not, though. I think it's someone named Troy Baker.
We should look around for the exhibits that were in this display. Look at this mess. The exhibits are all over the
Ancient
floor.
Egyptian, obviously. A depiction of Bastet.
Am I supposed to put in the right one? Dagnammit.
No, the display has a Syrian flag. This thing isn't from Syria.
Quite right, Indiana.
Well, I know that's a Turkish flag. It looks like the flag of
No, this isn't right.
Jordan, but Jordan didn't. I guess, yeah, maybe Jordan did exist back then. I don't know. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Obviously, it's going to be from one of these displays that was broken. So it's like, which one is it?
The Bastet statue goes in the Egyptian section.
Looks right, indeed.
Oh, I guess that is Egypt. I don't know.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugarit. It must be from Ras Shamra in Syria.
Does it matter which one?
Duck one here, right, Marcus?
Quite right.
Terracotta, likely Babylonian out of Iraq.
That'd be this one.
Sir, that's where the relief belonged.
Funerary mask, Brody.
Is that solid gold?
Well, there's only one of two spots it could be in.
Ah, well done, Indiana. So, is everything back?
Not quite.
Well, what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Seaway expedition. He took the cat mummy, Marcus.
The what?
But why?
Alright, so I guess that's gonna...
May have left a clue to their identity.
That gives me an idea as to what they are
Let's keep looking.
doing with these puzzles in this game.
I saw that smashed window down the corridor from your office. Perhaps that is where he got out.
Alright, fine. Mister, give me a clue to prevent me from exploring other areas. Now, this game does have ray tracing, but has ray traced lighting, not reflections or water. So it's like, these are just screen space reflections on the floor here. They do look nice, but it's not. This is not what the game is.
Finished planning your next classes?
Nearly. I was gonna take my students on a field trip. Get their heads out of books for a while.
Go easy on them. They have a lot on their plate during midterms.
Great. Now, I suppose at some point we'll find out the value of these adventure points we're collecting, but that may have to wait for another stream because it doesn't seem to be in a hurry. 3 plugs in that outlet? Well, you know, it's a college. Kids have got to have a place to charge their phones and plug in their laptops. So, obviously, you want it to be, like, correct in that regard. He barely had electricity at this point. What were they plugging in that they needed 3 outlets? They had lamps.
Comic books. New fad on campus.
New? Alright. That's where I came from, anyway.
How did they get out? The front doors were locked. Broken window. Maybe he got out the same way he came in.
That makes sense.
I see something shining. Hey, old man, can you help?
Marcus, help me out here.
Coming, Indiana. Oh, don't mention it.
Huh.
A pendant, is it?
Must have got caught when he left through the window.
Okay.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Good idea. Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cat mummy.
It was a beautiful piece. Found it in SeaWorld.
Yeah.
I was
6 weeks
looking
ago.
for the prompt to climb
Something about
down.
that dig.
Old looking radio, but looks more like a new device trying to look old. Modern retro nonsense. One of those, crawly, whatever they're called, retro designs. That's what it looks like. Alright, well, let's, get going back to the office and see what's up. And I would like to explore this area more if I can.
We can work this out in your office, Indiana.
Yeah, I can also, like, look around. I wasn't expecting this kind of, freedom. Just let's not remind me of that over and over again.
Just what I needed.
We should talk about this in your office.
It's like I was just playing a game where that was your method of healing, but I can't remember which one it was.
Black shirts.
Newspaper
Thugs harassing
clipping.
innocent people.
Always a good time. Oh, okay, so this basically leads back to where I just came from. Alright, well, we'll shut this guy up and talk to him.
We can work this out in your office, Indiana.
I can also work it out anywhere I want.
That looks Catholic to you, doesn't it?
It's the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, if I'm not mistaken.
This isn't just about a cat mummy,
Not so
Marcus.
secret if you know about
What
it.
are you going to do, Indiana?
I'll need my classes covered, of course.
Indiana,
Dawson seems the likely choice. Maybe Kittredge?
It's funny, in the movies, he
look.
never talked about
someone's
making
left you a
sure
gift.
someone else covered his classes. What's that thing?
How long has that been in there?
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year. Not since Cairo.
Gee, I wonder who it's from then.
Well, it's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
Doesn't say.
Oh, what are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
I see.
Now I'm collecting all the stuff, storing all the stuff I've collected. Apparently there are like 4 more notes I can collect somewhere in the environment.
You know, you can talk to me,
What do we have here?
Indiana, about Marion.
There's nothing to say, Marcus. This will be a nice gift.
She rang me. Did I tell you that? 2 months back, when you left for Siwa.
For where?
She was at her wit's end with you. I didn't know what to say.
It wouldn't have made a difference. She had her mind made up.
Alright. Oh, obviously we're putting a record, not a whole gramophone in there. That's what I get for being a moron, I guess. Kind of want to go looking for these other notes that I missed. Although I suppose that there's not that many of them left. There's either 2 or maybe 3. No, the game wants me to find the photograph of the thing I'm looking for. Which is that's kind of neat. A satisfying click, but doesn't actually help me. Can you just throw your mostly eaten apple away? Alright, well, maybe the photograph is not in this particular office. Interesting, it doesn't give me the option to collect that. What was that sound? Maybe now I can explore this area in peace without him pestering me. Yeah, take a moment to do that. I might actually need a little bit of help finding things. I don't like the look of that. Let's see if I can switch it to outlined. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, kind of. It kind of ruins the cinematic look of the game, but like I need to be able to find the things I'm looking for, and I'm not. My eye is not sharp enough to do that on its own, on my own. This one was broken too. But broken on the side. What's up with that? Yeah. So yeah, so something tells me I'm probably not going to get very many views on this game because, like, anyone who's interested in this game probably is already playing it because it is on Game Pass and such. I guess that's sort of the folly of playing a new game, playing at the time when most people are actually playing it, not watching other people play it. That's all right. At some point, I got to play games that I want to play, and this is definitely one of those cases. I mean, I do generally play games that I want to play, but as of late, I've been playing games that have had a better chance of getting views, like 360 games, which, hey, there's a big growing interest in
That's where I put those
that
notes.
generation of consoles. That's entering the retro territory of being a retro game. Retro stuff there. I think, oh, 360's not a retro console. Well, I mean, when you think about, like, 360 next year will be 20 years old. And if you take 20 years and you go backwards from 2005, when the 360 came out, that brings you to 1985. Around the release of the NES. So, like, the 360 is now about as old as the NES was when the 360 came out. So it kind of, yeah, if you would have followed that logic of if the NES was retro back then the 360 is now. feel like they need to come up with a new terminology for systems that were retro back then, like classic, antique. I don't know. I've already found one thing.
Saving this one.
And something tells me the last thing is going to be, the thing I'm supposed to collect. That's like a highlighting as a something I can use as a bludgeon, I think. What is up with the janitor's closet? Why is there like a secret room behind it? Actually looks familiar. This looks like the room from the janitor's room from either the first or the third Indiana Jones movie, where he was being probably the third one, where he was being pestered by students and he wanted to escape them. He ran in his janitor's closet, locked the door, and then crawled out this window. I think that's what that is. I don't know why it's highlighting it as like it's an area I can go to is beyond me. I don't know. In any case, absence of anything else. It's highlighting the crutches. That's funny. Let's go back to the office, see if we can find this last thing. Holy crap, why you blue? Ah, here we go.
For setting out on another foolhardy escapade is not going to make matters better.
I'm not so sure about that.
I know that look, Indiana. Dog with a bone. Though I must admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat mummy?
Exactly. And there's only one way to find out.
Come now, Indiana, you can't travel to Italy. The college would never sanction leave for this. Not in the middle of midterms. I mean...
Marcus, what's done is done. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the Siwa expedition, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And when you got back, she wasn't there.
I gotta go.
Don't forget your hat.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
It seems like he's running towards them.
Watch me.
A little strange how it's highlighting objects he can interact with during the cutscenes, but not people.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
No, I think by
Fair.
turning off
Stop.
the
Vatican not safe. Stop. We'll wait for you at village steps. Stop. Subtlety is a virtue. Stop. Antonio.
seems like by turning on streaming mode, it turned off all Indiana Jones music. Apparently that is copyrighted content. I don't know. It's not like I turned the music off completely.
Should be on the other side of this fortress.
I don't think the controller had to vibrate while I was showing text on the screen. Excuse me a moment. I think I heard something at the front door. It sounded like someone dropping some package off, maybe. Pause it. I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that. It was a package, but it was not the one I was waiting for. It's a different package. In any case, yeah, let's see here. Guess I'm immediately in a stealth sequence. Wow, and the game's not letting me take the obvious stealthy way of doing this.
E tu chi sei? Che cosa ci fai qui?
I'm just a tourist, pal.
Okay.
Non male. Vieni tu.
Wow. I failed that sequence.
Steps. Should be on the other side of this fortress.
It's because I went into the light? I don't understand. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out here. Game wants me to try to like stealthily sneak around this guy, and yet it's providing me no ability to do so. It's like, oh, I can Alright,
E tu chi sei? Che cosa ci fai qui?
I'm just a tourist, pal.
And that's Professor to you.
I guess it was a combat sequence.
All right, fella. Where should I hide you? Heavier than you look.
Oh. Okay.
Here we go.
It's going to take me a little while to get used to the mechanics of this game.
Non capisco che cosa vuole Mussolini dal Vaticano. Pare stia cercando qualcosa che la Chiesa ha nascosto.
E il Papa ora è disposto a farci entrare? Come mai ha cambiato idea?
Non hai sentito? Il Papa è molto malato, confinato a letto nella sua villa. Ora è Padre Ventura a dirigere lo spettacolo e lui e Mussolini se la intendono.
Ecco! Bene.
Tu fermo! Che succede laggiù? Ah, trovato! Non lasciatelo scappare! Nessuno può salvarti! Mandalo giù!
Stare qui.
I could do that all day.
Shovel equals effective. So yes, this is primarily a stealth adventure game, not an action one. So like, even if you had access to a gun all the time, which I'm surprised he didn't pack one because he did in the first movie. In any case, even if you had a gun at a time, shooting it is going to draw everyone's attention. Although a shovel is pretty loud too. I don't know.
Let me see here. The Popolo d'Italia. Mussolini's propaganda mouthpiece.
I feel like this would be a little bit easier to wield. I don't know. I do not yet have a map of this area. I suppose I should keep my eye out for one. Alright, well, opens from other side. Okay, so, like, it doesn't want me going there. If I don't, like, take a look at this stuff, how do I know? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that other door, that other gate I saw is going to have the same text. No, it says it requires a key. Alright, well, like, I guess that means that's where we need to go eventually. Ah, crap. I wish I was paying more attention to the, Ah, okay. Alright, let's see. How am I supposed to do this then? Push B to drop. Awfully crappy radio reception there. Alright.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, think? I'm guessing that those dots on the right indicate its durability and how many uses of it I have left.
What's this?
Okay.
Letter from a Vatican priest.
Hmm.
L'uccello mi ha cagato sulla scarpa. Conta qualcosa?
Se ti ha reso migliore la nottata, direi di sì.
Are they going to come through that door, or am I going to have to go through there?
Don't turn around. Fair and square.
Perché occupiamo il Vaticano?
Amico del Duce.
Ah, sì. Giusto. Beh, io lo trovo una serie.
Attento a come parli.
I wonder if the game wants me to go over here or not. Alright, so yeah, I guess I used up a lot of the durability of that thing. Great. Alright, well, some reason I was under the impression that this would last longer than it did. So how about if I get something better? It's not like much better. Ah. You know, it is good. A shovel. I want to wait for that other guy to be walking away. Even if I can't stealthily take out this first guy, we don't want him to be like them to be right next to each other. That's my logic anyway. I don't know.
C'è qualcosa di strano. Bene, ho di nuovo le allucinazioni.
Che giornata semplicemente stupenda.
The weather seems fine. What are you talking about? Unless unless you can't believe how good it is, which that makes sense. There's another shovel.
Ma che diavolo?
I should probably be looking out for other enemies.
Down you go, pal.
But I figured at some point that guy would stop and turn around, and I want to get to him first. So I get 2 hits from a shovel. Good to know. Okay, so I've so far identified 3 different keys that I need, but I've yet to find any of them. Alright, let's keep looking then, I guess.
Nighty night.
Oh, that's the name of the thing.
It's gonna be interesting. What do we have here? From the Vatican Pharmacy.
Here's someone whistling nearby.
Fascists shouldn't be trusted with money.
Yeah, I saw that guy over there. The problem is he's looking in this direction and I can't really, poach him. Now he's gone. Yeah, I'm very slow and methodical in dealing with these stealth type situations, mainly because I don't like them. I feel like there should be a leaning mechanic in this game. Of course, one question I have is like, how often would be necessary for me to carry a body around in order to hide it? All right, so carrying a body is that a fly swatter? Looks like it. Carrying a body is taxing work, apparently. I should keep that in mind. Hopefully no one goes in this room. Someone up there. Oh, I see him, I think. Great. Doesn't seem to go far enough. I'll wait. I have no idea how long this game actually is, so it's like I don't know if it's how long it'll take me to get through it. Looks like he goes to there. Stupid bird.
Gotcha.
Here we go.
Drop him there for now. Looks like there's multiple ways of getting in here. All right. Oh, all right. So that's how I see. Oh, I do have a gun. Good to know. We'll have to see what the limit on the number of bandages I can carry is. Ah. I guess that's the answer. 3. Apparently you need to unlock it from the inside as well. Great. Alright. Biscotti. Is that pounds I collected?
Now, what do the black shirts want with the Vatican?
There's a larger area map. It's not letting me collect it, though. Lots of busts here. The key is no longer in my inventory, which tells me that I no longer need it. Right? I don't know. But wasn't I supposed to find another key somewhere in here? I mean, I feel like I was, but I'm not seeing anything. Well, I'm surprised it wasn't in that drawer. Alright. Never even noticed this. This doesn't seem very useful. I don't know. Nah. Let's take a look at the map, I guess. It seems like that's where I'm supposed to go, and On the bottom is like an enemy or something? I'm not sure. I've not seen any mechanic. The game allows me to loot bodies, so it's like, where am I supposed to get this key from? Alright, well, I'll keep looking. That's all I can do, really. My goal here is to, like, get through this game without using any guides or helps, or help or assistance, just sort of trying to figure it out on my own. Whether I can do that or not is going to be, like, a big question, obviously, but I'm going to try. I mean, if I get truly stuck in a situation, I'm not just going to fumble around and waste hours. I will look up stuff if I have to, but not before I absolutely have to. If that makes any sense. Okay, so it wants me to go there, I think. Maybe I can climb something here. Ah. Oh, hold to climb the whip. Got it. Is me not paying attention.
Getting closer.
I wonder if I'll be able to get upgrades to my stamina and even my health bar. Ooh, look at this view. That must be St. Peter's Basilica, alright.
Nice view.
It was either I had to jump down, drop down, or I had to climb up there, so I guess correctly, I guess. Yoink.
Merce confiscata.
There's at least 2 enemies. I'd like to get something with more than one use if I can. But all I have are bottles. Crap. Okay. This is probably not a good idea. Ah, crap, there's a dog. Ah, fork in the road again. Alright, so there's a lean mechanic. It's just a little clunky. Alright, well... wherever it was has gone into that room. Not really that effective of a lean, is it?
È davvero un bel posto. Cosa? Ah, bizzarro.
Yeah. So I identified at least 2 enemies. I just gotta take them out, I guess. Unless it's the same one. It might be the same one.
Excuse me.
If I identified a 3rd enemy. It seems stationary at the moment, so I don't know. We'll try to take that guy out over here, but my concern is that guy can see him. And yeah, it's just going to make things trickier. I feel like the better option to try would be to try to take that guy out. Yep, dog. Crap. Here's a guy who can't stop sneezing. Wait for that other guy to walk that direction, take this guy out. And hopefully this guy won't see me, though he's looking. Yeah. There's that guy up there, too. Alright.
But arrest, would you? That little guy packed a punch.
Well, we got a rifle here. Okay, let's see here. That's not the key I'm looking for, but okay. What? Seems like hitting someone with a big metal bell is not the correct way of doing things. That's not a key. What is this thing? Alright, so I'm thinking I should probably take out that guy up top stealthily. And then once all the other enemies have been eliminated, then I'll use the gun on the guy and his dog. Right? That makes sense. I don't know. So the guy alerted was actually in here. That must be the guy who's sneezing. Like there's yet another enemy somewhere around here. Dagnammit. Crap.
Surprise.
Well, bad news is I found yet another enemy. The good news is he was easy to take out, so I guess I'll take it.
That'll do it.
Liking the smaller objects, although they haven't been giving me that much durability.
The pyramids. Quite a sight.
I believe that music is coming from the radio that's there. Could probably hide a body in there, I guess. No, it's too small. Alright, well, got some money and some ammo. I'll take that. Oh. Okay. Interesting. This leads all the way back down here. Alright, well, there's that, I guess. There we go. Turn that nonsense off, adding unnecessary stress to a stressful situation. A lemon. Life gives you lemons, take them. Yeah. The guy whistling is the guy with the dog. The guy sneezing is the guy up here, I think. Yeah, at this rate, it's going to take me a long time to get through this game. I can't. Oh, there he is down there. Do you think that leads back down to the courtyard there? Probably, right? Where did he go? I thought he'd be over here. All right. That's it. And I'll take it, but it seemed like it'd be more in there than that. And this looks like a dead end. All right. I need to know where he stops. Looks like right there. Crap. Is there any place where I can take cover up here? Sure doesn't seem like it. I get to him first. Yes, I can. Do I even have to bother with that one guy in the ground? I may not, actually. Yeah, I'll take him out. And this dog, I don't want to have to deal with a nuisance. Ooh, dear. Seems like this is where the game wants me to go, maybe, but, like, seems like a bad idea. And can you use that to repair a weapon? Alright, maybe. You know, this is not the exact same area where I was before, I don't think. I want to wait for this guy to walk the other direction. And his little dog, too. Stressful. I want to get to the next area before I call it a stream. Take out the dog first, then the human.
Ehi, intruso! Dagli una lezione! Stesso per bene! Ehi, ti ho
Okay, that may have
preso!
been a bad idea.
Ma almeno sai come... Arrenditi, ficca! Ora sei mio!
Practice it, pal.
Eccoti qua.
Soldato a terra, intervenite!
That carries a boom.
Sei morto!
Duck soup.
My assumption was the dog would be harder to deal with in a melee type game, so I would take it out first. At least that was the case with Wolfenstein. Oh man, the dogs are the bane of your existence in that game. Guess it's fitting that I would assume they'd be the same in this. In any case, I would call that successful, even though it completely shattered the illusion of stealth here. It's like, oh. In my defense, I wasn't expecting the gun to be that loud. I guess it's not really much of a defense, is it? Oh well. Such is life. Failure is inevitable. Nice attitude. This is some sort of optional puzzle.
There we go.
A new map.
Facing each other.
Even though we're in Italy, they are using pounds. I'm not sure why, but okay. So I think we can safely assume that there are no more enemies in this area. Because they would have came out if there were. I did take out 4 enemies with those shots, so I think I did pretty good in that regard. But, like, I don't know.
Okay.
Borgia? What? From Caesar Borgia? Like the main character, one of the main characters from that TV show?
Mark with the crest of the House of Borgia.
Big stack of cash. And another door. Oh. Okay. I'm back here. Game clearly wants me to go down here. That looks like a really, really old cannon. Like from the type of that they were used in the Borgias. Yeah, this thing might be 500 years old almost at this time frame. I don't know. Great.
Take it easy!
Ma perché sempre a me questi incarichi noiosi? Presidiare il castello, discutere con i preti, assicurarsi che nessuno entri in...
Alright, well. Let me see when the, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream here, folks. I've been doing this for a little over 2 hours. It doesn't seem like I'm anywhere near the end of this mission, so yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a stream. And looks like the checkpoint was from a minute ago, so yeah. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, I'd be live or even in archive form. It's a quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. So my plan is, I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll continue making my way through the secret archives of the Vatican, or making my way to them anyway. And trying to either stealth or not stealth my way out of some stealthy situations. Like I said, thank you for watching. And until next time, take it easy.